Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina, and the Wolfpack is gathering and starting to howl in Carter Finley Stadium as they are ready to see NC State go to work. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see a squad from the AAC, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Pirates will kick it away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So NC State's offense takes the field to start this game off. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Paulo.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
And he's still running after the move. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. NC State going up tempo. Handoff from the gun. Shakes off the defender. Last time these two got together, it was a tight one, Jesse.
It seems like every time these two teams play, the game just feels faster, right? Because it is a rivalry game. There's just a greater sense of urgency when we see these teams match up.
The fans feel it. They know it. There's so much to it. They think about it all year long. We can talk about the next game on the schedule. They're always looking forward to this one.
And this is going to be incomplete on third. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. So the East Carolina Pirates offense will go to work for the first time today. And if these two guys wind up getting matched up, David, we'll see what wins, speed or force.
Yeah, and you love to be physical and set the tone, and this linebacker does that consistently. Now, Jesse, keeping up with the speed on the other side, that's a different animal.
Might be different, but we're going to see this receiver work underneath on some drag routes. You better be careful. You do not want to get caught in the wash against this linebacker.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Fires to the big fella. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over him. Line is set on third down. Garcia to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And the Pirates will punt this one away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
He'll keep it himself. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Facing a third down and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third down, he drops to throw. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Pirates will snap it on 1st and 10. Fast motion from the offense. He'll just keep slinging it. Finds a soft spot in the middle.
And the offense got away with one there. That was supposed to be a running back screen. Instead, the quarterback threw it somewhere else. And with all the offensive line running way down the field, they're lucky that wasn't a penalty.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And the Pirates are on the move. They're going to go right back to him on first down. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding, offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. The give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Line getting set on second down. Now they'll try the right side. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Garcia wants to throw. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Third and long, and the defense dialed up. Heat, and more heat.
And I love that. I love being aggressive on third and long. I want the ball out of the quarterback's hands. I want to find a way to play man coverage on the outside. I want to make it very uncomfortable for you. I don't want to give you time, and the defense did just that.
Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll bring it out. It's Metcalf. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
And I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. Finds some space enough to get 5 to the 22. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Line gets set, first down. The give to the back. Oh, what a move! They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. The Pirates want to pick up the tempo.
You got to feel good for this kid, too. He worked so hard this past offseason to put himself in position to be the starting running back, and he's got a lot of skill, guys. He's got speed, open field running ability. I think he's going to be a big part of the offense this season.
And here comes the offense on second down. They'll go to the counter. They could have used a little bit more there. Picked up a 3, and 7. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And the Pirates decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They've hit a bit of a lull here, and they need to get things cranked up with this possession, Jesse.
Just haven't had a rhythm these last couple of possessions, but I'll tell you, the best way to get back into one is to run the football. Establish yourselves up front at the line of scrimmage and help keep these third downs manageable.
Yeah, and the best news is your defense at least forced a punt of their own. So now you can go answer with that good stop while this game is still close. Let's just go keep putting more points on the board, and let's see less of the punter.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Quick strike complete. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Guys, East Carolina carries the lead into the quarter break. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Concepcion. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. Give to the running back. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Got some room in it to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, North Carolina State! If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing for this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, the big top 15 battle is underway, and it's been very interesting so far. Ohio State is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winners like Eddie George and Archie Griffin in the pantheon of greats in Columbus. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Texas. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Pirates pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. Oh, better look out. Oh, look out. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, East Carolina.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finished it with a 74-yard touchdown run. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They go to the ground. Bulldozes him. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Going up top on first down. That's caught. It's Rodgers. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. He now has 63 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. And he's bounced out of bounds, but not before a very productive pickup. NC State quick to the line.
Yeah, 3rd and 1, you know they're running the football. It's just a matter of who's getting it and where they're going. But this offense, it really didn't matter. Nice job up front, nice execution, picking up not only the one, making it an even bigger play and getting the first down.
Let's see what they've got on second down. The give out of the gun. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. Oh, the big fella running to glory. And a tremendous return on the play before he's brought down.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Leaves it with the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Deep shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, ECU.
And this offense gets on the board, and the first passing touchdown of the season, and I feel pretty confident saying the first of many. This offense looks like they're in a good rhythm, and this passing attack's going to be hard to stop.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away.
17, NC State, 7.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops, Palmer, and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
He'll pull it on the read. And that's a live ball. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Now on the return. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Gives it to the back on the draw. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Now they'll run the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Pirates send out the punt unit. He'll call for the fair catch here. North Carolina State has it back on the offense, headed to the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
To the air, it's Bailey. Coming after him. Got rid of it just in time. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. Catch in the middle, it's Grimes. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to go up top on first down. A strike downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. NC State at the line with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. And it's caught! Touchdown, Wolfpack!
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Just a short pass to the tight end.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Garcia to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. The Pirates will have a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he's looking downfield. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. And the Pirates will send out the punt unit. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fair catch, called for and made. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. And you know, in a day where the spread option and air raid are the offenses of choice, how nice is it to see the 3 yards and a cloud of dust approach? Although we've also seen some runs go for a lot longer. Physical offensive lines coupled with great backs is like a throwback to the olden days, and that's refreshing. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
NC State will kick off the start of things here in the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Feeling some heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And I think this team knew going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the second half. And on the very first play of the third quarter, they get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Got it in the middle. It's Connor. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. They're bringing heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Nice job by this defense. That's the way to set the tone in the second half. First drive, get them in a third down, get the sack, get the football to your offense. That is how you get back in this game really quickly.
The Pirates will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity ladder. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. From the gun, running back on the move. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. NC State with the 1st and 10 here. Looking to pass, it's Bailey. Unleashes one. It's caught downfield. Giving him his pads. Touchdown, Wolfpack. And that one will give him the lead.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Top 15 teams colliding today with major ramifications across the college football landscape. Ohio State is currently ahead in this one, but they're not exactly putting the Buckeye leaves on those helmets just yet. This is a tight one in Columbus. They're up by 10 over Texas. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They try to pop a run on the draw. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. And the Pirates will call on their punt team. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Pressure and blocked. Just refused to take it out of reverse. Got caught for the safety, and he might spend some time on the bench after that one.
Yeah, and sometimes you get confused and you get lost when you're on the field, but not that far. And I don't know how to explain this. I would love to give you words and break this down and be like, this is what he was thinking. I don't know what he was thinking.
So after that safety, they'll kick it away from their own 20. Nestles it in at the 35. They get him stopped, but not before he gets it out to the 40-yard line. North Carolina State has it back on the offense, headed to the field. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Dumps it off in the flats. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Garcia wants to throw. Wide open downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels.
And a nice job finding my wide receiver. And then how about the wide receiver turning into a running back, getting upfield, getting some positive yards, and getting the 1st down.
Quarterback on the keeper. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to get it through the air. Dumps it to the back. Firing to the right, complete. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. The games don't get bigger than this for this team right here, and this guy, David, has shown up today.
And it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up big numbers, and he's been carrying this offense.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Tight end finds a soft spot. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. They'll run it up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. Trying to bully their way in. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He leaves it with his back. Pushes forward for a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 8. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. If you like old-school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. And that's a mistake you don't expect to see from a senior, and he is lucky to get it back. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. They go to the draw. Just slithered through the tackle, and he's got room to run.
Effective draw plays in the running game really begin with the quarterback. The quarterback's got to be a great sailor. You got to really make the defense think it's pass. You keep your eyes focused downfield till the last possible second, turn around and hand it off. And by that point, the defensive ends have rushed way upfield, and there's less bodies for the running backs to have to maneuver around before finally moving forward.
Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. 1st down for this offense. They'll run the counter. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Bailey. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Using the spin move. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. They'll try the run. What a good run there. He has enough for the 1st down. He now has 111 yards rushing, and he has busted the century mark in this season opener. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Ball still spotted at the 34. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, so close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. On 3rd down, going up top. Throws to the wideout. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. Catch is made at the 15. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Out of the gun, the running back has it. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. From the gun, the running back has it. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The Pirates will punt it away on 4th down. And don't forget, he did have one blocked earlier. He'll call for the fair catch here. The offense lining up for a first down play. He'll do it himself. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. The run from the shotgun. Runs through a tackle. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. They'll ride the hot hand. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now on 2nd down. From the gun, running back gets to give. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. 3rd down, and they'll need to get the ball to the 38-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. And off from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping 2 hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. A QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals.
He's looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's intercepted. A huge 4th quarter play for this defense. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. They've got him pinned back in a world of trouble, and listen to this crowd coming through. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Found some space and crosses the 10 out to the 11. It's a pickup of 6. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Garcia to pass. It's complete to the right. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. They'll throw it on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's caught inside the 20. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
This offensive line does such a good job communicating in their pass protection. You can see guys passing defenders off to one another, and that's why the quarterback had so much time to complete that throw deep downfield.
And they're looking for a 4th quarter lead, and they'll need a touchdown to do it. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Purple Pirates! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point gives them a 1-point lead here in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Ohio State is running away with things, and I'm not sure even Bucky saw this coming today from this offense. They're up by 26 over Texas.
Fires to the middle. Pulls it in.
We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. Looking for a man. It's Bailey. On target. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He's got it. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. He's looking to throw it. Unloads it left. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He wants to throw it again. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Concepcion. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Wants to throw on 1st down. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. 2nd down after that incompletion. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. Pressure's there and he lets it go. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Fires deep toward the end zone. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. The completion well past the sticks. Touchdown, NC State! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Man, and just what the doctor ordered. You needed a big play to go out there and try to take the lead, and you find your receiver out wide. He runs by the DB. Nice throw, nice catch. You got the lead.
And they'll try to tack on 2. They'll try to run it in. Couldn't make his way in. The 2-point conversion fails, and we still have a 5-point game here in the 4th.
NC State 29.
Coming out with it, it's Stevens. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. The throw reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be third down. Garcia wants to throw. Another incompletion on third down. They are running out of time and very little choice. Down 5 late, they'll go for it on fourth down. The quick out. They'll stop him short. Just what they needed as they get the ball back to their offense. Out of the gun, the inside give. Just does not like to be tackled, discarding guys and getting to the 21. Defense uses a timeout. The clock stops with 17 seconds left. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Clock is stopped. Timeout used by the defense. 14 seconds left. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. I know this is disappointing, but plenty of teams have suffered early losses and come back to have great seasons. I mean, think of 1983 Miami, one of the great teams of all time. Blown out in the opener, won the national championship.
Well, some of us weren't alive. Everybody probably playing this game wasn't alive with that comment. But yeah, great example, Reese. But listen, your season isn't over. Things still down the road for you to look forward to, still improve on, can still have all of your dreams out in front of you. But, you know, 83, Jesse, I know you were playing college football then, but share.
I think I had just learned how to walk. And it's funny, guys, you know, just like that 83 team, this team that lost here today, they are also very talented. They just got to take care fixing up and cleaning up some of these mistakes, but no doubt, lots to play for moving forward. Can't wait to see what happens next week.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.